Aloha, it's the new film from Cameron Crowe. Is it worth your time? Hey everybody, welcome to the Captivated Show, the show where I do the very difficult task of telling you whether a movie is worth your time or not and deserves a spot in your movie collection. As always, I am Ash, and today we're going to be talking about Aloha, so let's get itchy apparently, because wow. So Aloha is the new film from Cameron Crowe, one of my personal favorite directors out there. And in this movie, Bradley Cooper, he's a military contractor or something, and he shows up to Hawaii, and he's just like, oh hey, there's Rachel McAdams, she's my old girlfriend, and oh, there's Emma Stone, she's hot, and then this movie has no story. Look, I went into this movie hearing just terrible things, but I wanted to love it. I wanted to love it because I love the talent involved here, and I love they should all work together. Cameron Crowe is one of the best directors out there. He did Almost Famous. Almost Famous, I will argue to this day, is one of the greatest films ever made. And now he's doing this, and you see the cast he has, and you're like, Bradley Cooper and Cameron Crowe, that should be a great fit. Bill Murray and Cameron Crowe, that should be a great fit. Emma Stone and Cameron Crowe were born to work together. Then you see this movie, you see all of this talent, you see everything around you, and nothing happens. Or maybe too much happens. All I know is, I don't know what happens, because this movie is confusing and strange and weird and stupid. My friend Art from ATZ Reviews really said it best when he said this movie is Inherent Vice without the drugs. Because if you saw Inherent Vice, that's a movie I didn't like, but even I'm sitting here like, Inherent Vice, it made no sense and the story was all mumbled and jumbled, but it made sense that it made no sense because of all the drugs they were doing. With Aloha, it doesn't have that excuse. So I'm sitting here going, why are these things happening? Why is this so hard to follow? Because you watch the trailers for this movie and they lie to you. Because the trailers, they're like, oh hey, you're gonna come in and see some coherent story. Then you come into the movie and there's no coherent story. Nothing is coherent at all. Things just happen. They happen out of the blue. Characters are just like, oh this, they make decisions like that. You're like, what? I'm telling you, there are scenes near the beginning of this movie that felt like they should have been in the end of this movie because the characters would flip-flop so fast, like da 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 da. Just be like, oh yes this, and I'm just sitting there confused. My mind is boggled and I'm angry that this film was made. I'm serious, the trailer for this movie, like I didn't like the trailer. Now I'm considering giving the trailer the Oscar because that really did trick me into thinking, okay, you know what, I didn't love the trailer, but it's Cameron Crowe, and according to this trailer, it looks like it's got a lot of heart, the cast is fantastic, it's gonna be great. Then you go into it, and you're like, what happened? What happened? Like, moments in the trailer, by the way, where you think it has hearts, you're just like, oh, that moment, that has heart, that's gonna make me feel when I see the movie. Just completely taken out of context. They added pretty music to it in the trailer to make you think it was gonna be inspirational, like, especially with Bill Murray's character. You got Bill Murray in this movie. Oh, woo, right, Bill Murray? No, not woo. Yeah, right? When has anyone not wooed Bill Murray? He's one of the greatest people ever. He's in this movie, and you watch the trailers for this movie, and he's just like, he's saying all these prolific things about life and all this stuff, and he looks like he's going to be like this great, fun character that you're going to love, and just be like, oh, he's like the wise guy. He's going to be all wise and stuff. Guess what? All those lines you see him say in the trailer are actually lines he says in the film as its villain. He's the bad guy. He's the bad guy. And the trailer's like, oh, this is profound. Look at this profound thing we have Bill Murray saying. And it's not that. It's not that at all. It's not any of that. It's just him going like, I'm a villain. There's all this crap going around about weapons. I don't know. I don't know. Because this film made no sense because it has nothing in it. There's nothing here. Nothing. And on top of all this, no one has chemistry. No one has chemistry in this movie because they never develop any of the characters. None of the characters in this film ever get developed. They never feel developed. You never feel for them because they're so flippy-floppy, wishy-washy, just bah, 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 like that. Like, you feel like you're on drugs and you don't care about anyone. Anyone at all. Like, this Bill Murray could just go for world domination, kill everyone. I wouldn't have given one damn because I didn't care about any of these characters Because the movie gave me no reason to care about any of these characters. None of the plot elements, I say plot elements like with quotations, because there is no plot to this movie. It's just some weird acid trip that I didn't want to go down. And it wastes talent. It's the kind of movie you see and it hurts you. It hurts you to see such talented people that you love so dearly go in and make such a absolute travesty. It hurts me to say that, but it's the truth, so it has to be said. So in the end, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. As much as I love Cameron Crowe and really want to see him keep on going in the future, Aloha is terrible. This movie is, without a doubt, awful. It is one of my least favorite films of the year. It is high on that worst of the year list. Like, high. This movie has no soul, no fluidity, nothing. It's got nothing. I'm surprised it got made. I'm surprised it got made by such talented people involved, too. Because this thing is just sloppy. It's messy. It's a poor excuse for filmmaking that I think calling this movie a movie is stretching it. Don't see this. It is bad. And with all that being said, don't buy this movie either. I thought that went without being said, but I gotta say it at the end of the show, don't buy this movie. Because why would you want to live through this a million times over? Why? Aloha gets an F out of 10. Hey everybody, thank you so very much for watching my video review for Aloha. I want to hear what you think. Did you see the movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you going to see it? Or are you going to skip it? Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section below because I want to hear them. And as always, guys, if you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button up there so you can stay up to date on all my future uploads. Be sure to hit that like button because it really helps me out. And of course, be sure to leave a comment because I love comments. And hey, you like the video that much, you want to go the extra mile to support the show, consider sharing it. I would be very appreciative, but most importantly, stay classy. How do I redo my sentence? It's not flowing with me. It's not flowing with me, you know, because I got this guy. It's just not flowing with me. I'll make it flow with me. Later. I'm busy. I'm going to